Hey, good Thursday morning. And I want to talk today about fear. Fear. I see it a lot. I see a lot of these, Christian groups putting a lot of fearful messages out on social media. And, I want to remind us that the Bible is the good news. I don't use the Bible to scare people. I don't use it as scare tactics. I know when COVID hit, oh my goodness, folks started turning to Revelation. They wanted to use that Bible to scare people. But that's not who I am. That's not what the Spirit leads me to do. Because you know what Paul did? Paul, one of the greatest New Testament writers, one of the greatest New Testament evangelists, he was encouraging, he was mentoring a younger Christian. And he says in a second letter that he wrote to him, young Christian was named Timothy, and he said to him, "For God did not give us a spirit of fear." Of fear. You hear that? And I think that's so important because no matter what happens in the world, no matter what the headline says in a 2023 where we have a 24-hour news cycle, we have social media where your social media feeds just constantly tell you something that's happening either locally, nationally, or worldwide. And it causes us as a human nature to fear. But I want to remind you that God said, Jesus said, that I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. And that's a promise that he gave not only to his disciples then, but to his followers today. There was one of the greatest New Testament evangelists. His name is, in the book of Acts, you'll find him as Saul. But later you'll read that his name is Paul. Two names, William, Bill, get it? Yeah. Matthew, Matt, yeah. So anyway, Paul writing, and he's defending himself against Christians because some of those Christians didn't think that he was a true follower of Jesus because he wasn't one of the quote-unquote disciples or apostles. Yeah. But he defends himself. He says, I've worked much harder than a lot of folks. I've been in prison more frequently. I've been flogged more severely. I've been exposed to death again and again. 5 times I received 40 lashes minus 1 from the Jews. 3 times I was beaten with rods. I was pelted with stones. 3 times I was shipwrecked. In danger from rivers, in danger from bandits, in danger from fellow Jews, even from Gentiles. I've been in danger in the city and in the country, at the sea, and I've been in danger from false prophets. And notice that when Paul is writing his testimony, it's not about how glorious life is. It's not about how easy it is. He's writing about the hardships that he faced. And he's encouraging all of us to realize that no matter what we face in 2023, Christ will never forsake us. He is with us, even to the very end of the age. So Paul wrote to 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. He says to Timothy, the young Christian, as an encouragement, "For God did not give us a spirit of fear, but rather a spirit of power, spirit of love, and the spirit of self-control." So I hope that no matter what the world brings today or this weekend, don't let that spirit of fear overtake you. Instead, trust the Spirit that comes from God because it brings power, it brings love, and it brings self-control. Hey, this is Pastor Bill from St. Luke's United Methodist Church, Harrisville, West Virginia, Ritchie County, West Virginia, wherever you are. I hope you're happy, I hope you're healthy, and I hope you're safe. Have a great day, everyone. God bless.